What's bangin', man? This your boy Nutso. Mr. Get With It to get your face knitted. Reppin' that Q Borough, nigga. Flushing Queens, man. I'm out here with my motherfucking family. You already know what it is when you hear that. Ooh, hey! Yeah, nigga. Screwball Radio with Black Poet and King Eric. Common, what up? This is what we do, man. Nutso, Queens. Was brangin', nigga.
Yeah, it's your boy Life Pretty Long, live from the pandemic. Yeah, so keeping the vibes right. You know what I'm saying? We got Screwball Radio with your man King Eric, Black Poet. Shout out my man Common, you know how we do, you know what I mean? Screwball Radio, get in tune, baby. We out here, let's go.
Screwball. Yeah, what up, man? It's your boy Common, man, Screwball Capo, and I'm here on Screwball Radio with my brother Black Poet and King Eric.
You know what it is? It's Escape, the drippiest of Screwball. I'm here with the wildest and the grimiest, King Eric and Black Poet at Screwball Radio. Oh yeah, shout out my big bros for life, John Nitty, Kyron, Common, Bronche, rest easy KL Hostel.
What's hood good with y'all? This your big homie, Prodigy Hood from the South Central Cartel. I'm tapping in with the homies, Black Poet and Eric Mossberg at Screwball Radio. Bang that.
What's up? This is Prince Power Rule, aka Marcano from the Leftovers, and you're listening to Screwball Radio with my man Black Poet and King Eric. Yeah.
What it is, y'all. This your player partner, the legendary Cocaine. And look, I want to give big ups to my East Coast family. Shout out to Screwball Radio, you dig? Man, big ups to Common, Black, Poet, and my nephew Eric Mossberg. That's what it is, Screwball Radio, Buddy Boy, the legendary Cocaine. We on that Monkey Wasn't Funky campaign, you heard? Man, keep it wiggling.
Screwball.
I battle told precinct shackled. Imagine me without cuffs. Talking crazy like I won't shoot your fucking house up. I try to keep my mouth shut, but I feel like slapping them. Watching everybody talk about my race while I'm fucking lapping them. You couldn't run a small business and do a pull-up. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen when I pulled up? I ain't a killer, I just drink with some. Don't be mad at me cause your wife's fat, your job sucks, and your kids are dumb. Most people fold under stress and pressure, but I won't. You have to work with people you don't like, but I don't. I really don't like none of you, and I think you know that. While everybody folded, I kept going and had my own back. Everyone I ever helped found an excuse to hate me. Pushed me till I snapped and act attacked like this dude is crazy. Stupid maybe, but I'm down to go to war, fuck it. The police, the politicians, and the protesters is all puppets.
Rappers hear them and they slit the wrist. They only stand on business cause the rigor mortis left them stiff. They say they real but not really feel. They hypocrites. Coronavirus flow, there ain't a single person sick as this. These lazy losers left to rot, they lying in a tomb. And every verse that's dropped, another fetus dying in the womb. The Christian right wants me to stop, but there'll be riots soon. That's when I did the opposite, I'm popping, now they lying doom. Smothering all of you motherfuckers, it's overkill. The bucket's overfilled with blood, we sucking and got souls to still. Holes to fill, poking soldiers till their colon spills. Leave them open, know you hope we joking, but we so for real. Cold as steel, the devil driving, so we'll hold the wheel. Supposed to kneel when we arrive and will impose a will. Those two poses only feeling bold when holding still. They feel they Sosa, but without that cobra, they gon' fold for real.
start. Fuck y'all niggas thought I'm here to rip shit apart. Leave you left in the building, brains on the ceiling. You never understand how I've been killing. I ain't got time to waste, no time to chase the shotgun to your face. It's all about this underground shit. Roam around town with the 4-pound shit. I made it late to the party, but I'm still the illest nigga. I'll scrape everybody. Underground king, underground god. You wait another 1,000 years for a nigga this hard. Shoot up the booth, leave the mics in flames. Old school, go to war with guns, knives, and chains. One thing's for sure, my word is bond. When the wartime is on, I'm dropping bombs, nigga.
Yeah. Screwball Radio, episode 273. It's your boy, Comet the Man, Screwball Capo, with my brother E. Mossberg,
Yes,
King
sir.
Eric, however you want to address him. Shout out all my screws out there. Black Piggity, Solo, Ty Nitty, Bronche, Scape Skrilla. Rest in peace, KL. Rest in peace, Hostile. Rest in peace, Screwball Louie. Shout out Scholazar. And by the way, y'all need to go check that new Hostile album. He dropped a new album, Posthumous. Hold on one second. From Out of Nowhere, 6-4 Music. Shout out QB Rap P. Go check him out. It's on Bandcamp. From Out of Nowhere, Hostile.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
man. Live direct, man. We in the building, man. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday. So I'm here rocking with y'all for the night. Screwball Radio 273.
Yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Got my son in the building with me today, you know.
Yeah, Screwball Radio's for the children, man. So
yeah,
it's only right.
Salute Derek Mallory. We got a dope show tonight. You know, hailing from upstate New York, Syracuse to be exact. Got Realio Sparkzwell. It's a dope brother, man. Slept on. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't heard a bad record yet. You checked them out, E?
Oh, yeah. I was listening to some of the cuts earlier. And I'm like, man, this is going to be a dope show right here. Because this brother here, for what I've heard, he's wicked with it, man. So it's only right to bring him on because he represents the aesthetic of what Screwball Radio is. So let's bring him on.
Yeah, for sure. Without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Realio Sparkzwell.
Peace.
Coming out of Syracuse. Peace, my brother.
I can't really hear you. I can't really hear you, fam.
Oh, you can't hear me? What's going on, E?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So you can't hear me? I don't think he can hear me. So
hold on. We're going to do the old school bet there. I'm going to X you out and bring you back in since he can hear me.
All right. I can
okay,
hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear comment.
Okay. We're going to get this right quick. Yeah, we're going to get this right quick. But nevertheless, man, welcome to the show, man. Episode 273, man. How you doing?
All is well, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, man, for what the records that I've been hearing from you, man, you bring a lot of pain in this stuff, man. Like, tell us about your project that you got in the works right now.
Yeah, I got a lot of unreleased projects right now. You know what I mean? I don't really want to talk too much about those, but the last joint that I released was Laminati 3, which was a trilogy. It was the final piece in a trilogy that I did with producer Clipto. We work a lot. We got a lot of projects already in the cut. We started with Bloody Luciano. We did No Cappuccino. And then we got the Laminati series, which is Laminati 1, Laminati 2, Laminati 3. And basically, you know, it's really LXMX and XTI, you know what I'm saying? Because the X's are basically for the brothers that we lost to the street and also to the ones that we lost to the prison system. So basically it's an affiliation of mine, but you know, it's basically the streets are dead, so that situation is dead. So basically it's just paying homage, you know what I mean?
Who had? You can hear me? You can hear me now?
I can't hear anything.
Yo, E.
Yo.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me? You hear me, really? I don't think he can hear me, man.
Hold on, what we gonna do is I'm gonna X him out and we're gonna bring him back in.
All right, let him know though.
I can't hear him.
Okay, I'm gonna X you out and bring you back in.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna see. But sometimes that happens.
Yeah. What up, Screwball World?
We outside here, Ben.
It's your boy, Comet the Madman. Another Saturday night. Yeah, man.
Got a dope guest online with us, man. He's gonna be telling us his story, his projects.
Yeah, man. You know, he started out, you know, building, and we having a little technical difficulties, but that's what happens in the Matrix, you know.
Hey, what they say? It ain't hip hop. It ain't no technical difficulties, right?
Yeah. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Whatever
Derek, what's the word, Derek? New York.
Whatever be a sound check. Whatever be a sound check. Whatever be an album mixing. It's always technical difficulty. That's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna bring them
Shout
on.
out
man.
all the brother Lowe's. Shout out everybody tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We here for this hip hop.
Yeah, now I can hear everybody.
You got me?
Yeah. Peace and bless.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Who hand?
Salute.
You know, big salute to you, man. Thank you for coming on. Pardon the technical difficulties. We in the Matrix, so you know shit like that be happening. So
it's hip hop, man.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
Sure. So I seen you was speaking on the Illuminati 3, Dakota, and how the X represents, you know, the fallen soldiers and those up north. You know, peace and blessings to those up north, you know, until it's free them instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Free them till we see them.
Exactly. You know, I was telling my brother E about you. You know, I've been telling him since I told him you was coming on, you know, you like a hidden gem in hip hop.
Wow, appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling him, I haven't heard a bad record. Every record got meaning, the delivery, the beat selection. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be heard more. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got some shit, you know?
Appreciate you.
I first met you at the Mega Show.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn. You know, Poet was there with me. Well, I was there with Poet, you know, and everybody else that was in the building. So I started digging, Then I got you to come on the show, so I started digging more. And I'm like, damn, how son not on all the radio shows? How is everybody not spinning you? You know what I'm saying? From college radio to Sirius, you know. And I just feel like when it comes to a lot of those shows, it's like they gatekeep it. You know, instead of putting new music out there they want to circulate the same artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of giving yourself and others more light. Cause how long you been doing this hip hop shit?
My debut was in 2011. But I mean, honestly, I have been on a lot of the shows, you know what I'm saying? You know, halftime radio show, PF Cutting, you know what I mean, all the regular joints. But just like I kind of really haven't been that active in the past couple years, you know. But yeah, I used to be with chamber music for a while. I first started with Belmont Records. I used to go by iReels because that was always like my nickname, you know what I mean? So I went by iReels with The Code of Omerta. That was my debut. It was produced by Kyo Itachi in France. And basically, you know, Trife Diesel was on there. That's the homie. I didn't have like too many crazy features on there, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you know, I've definitely been doing it for a minute.
So in the last few years is why I haven't really seen you, because you haven't been pushing.
Yeah.
And why is that?
You know, just dealing with life. I had a new seed, and you know, I've been doing a lot of business ventures and trying to get you know, those kind of things together. And, you know, especially with the family life and, you know, getting bread and everything, I just really haven't had time to really focus. But honestly, I got like 7, 8 unreleased projects. You know what I mean? So I basically just need to get ready to dump.
Yeah. So you've been working, you just haven't been releasing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working, but a lot of the stuff is a little bit older too. Like a few years back, like the last actual project I released before this one was with Tone Spliff, the Guns from Italy joint, and you know, I would say like around that time and the year before, and actually the year after, I was just in the studio like every week working. Yeah, so I mean, I got a lot of stuff on deck, and I already got like 20 projects that's been released, you know, on my Bandcamp and on Spotify and, you know, iTunes and all that shit.
Right.
The consistency, you know how crazy consistency that is for Common to say he ain't heard one bad joint and you release like almost 15 projects in like a 2-year span. That show the consistency is real.
Yeah. Yeah, just dumping, man. Like, I mean, as much experience as I have, it's just like water. You know what I mean? It just, you know, I feel like, you know, you just get better and better as time goes on, you know? And I never really had like writer's block.
Yeah, I never deal with the writer's block either. But I'm in kind of like the same boat. So, you know, other than my recent release, I ain't released an album since 2022.
Wow, yeah.
Authentic Cloth, you know, I've been with my son and you know, just doing life shit, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
now I'm back on it. You know, me and PF Cutting, we just released the mixtape. You know, I released my album. And I got more shit on the way, just like, you know, like you said, you know, you've been working, but just ain't dropping. And
no doubt. Big shout to PF Cutting.
Yeah, for sure. Who hand to PF, you know what I'm saying? And shout out Kyo Itachi. I ain't heard that name in a minute. You know, for a little while, he definitely was smothering the music business, you know, with the Rusty Jukes releases, the Black Poet releases. He just did a few albums, and of course, you know, his own shit over there in France. You can hear me?
Yeah, I just gotta come close though. That's why I'm coming close. Cause I'm on my phone and shit. You know what I mean? And it's a little bit low.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you good?
You can hear me better though?
Yeah. I mean, I could hear it, but I'm just like, if you see me going in and out, it's just because I'm like putting it close to my ear.
All right.
You good?
All right. Yeah. So, you know, I always ask this question to everybody that come on the show. You know, what artist inspired you, and you know, what was hip hop that captivated you to say, you know what, let me spread my wings on that.
Yeah. So for me, it was ever since a kid, you know, and I'll probably be showing my age on this, you know, because it goes back to the 80s for me, you know. Like my older cousin and my older brother, you know, they always, I always got my music influence a lot from them.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, we go back to Run DMC, Fat Boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Slick Rick, LL Cool J, you know, EPMD, you know what I mean, era, you know, but, you know, when I got a little bit older, I mean, I mean, you know, we used to try to break and do all that stuff, but when I got a little bit older, it really was like, honestly, Eric B. and Rakim. It was the Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em album for me personally, like, but I was like real young, like I wasn't even in double digits yet, you know, and I think it was around the 5th grade, 6th grade, I started making pause tapes. You know, I started making pause tapes, like, and figuring out how to make instrumentals off of pause tapes. And then I would take one boombox, and then I would play the instrumental that I made, and I would play it, and then I would rap into the other boombox and hit record, and like down in my grandparents' basement, you know. So you know, but like, you know, and then I started as a DJ too, like in the 90s, you know, like 93, I started DJing, you know, so, you know, it's always been in the veins, but, you know, and I always rhymed, you know what I'm saying? But I actually wanted to be a DJ and producer at first, you know, and rhyming was just something that I always did. But honestly, it came a point where, like, as a youth, like I was in a group home, and then after I got out of the group home, like I was in, I ended up in the projects in Syracuse, and I was on my own, and all I had was my rhymes, you know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, holding my own in ciphers, and, you know, have my notebook and writing all the time. But it really wasn't until, like, honestly, and I started doing shows in like the early 2000s in Syracuse, and started developing like a fan base, and people like I didn't even have anything released, but people started to know the words to like some of the songs I was doing. And I had my man, who I didn't know at the time, he used to come through and record on the camcorder, John Armstrong. And then he got with me later, and he was like, yo, you know, I could do videos, and I could do this, and I could do that. So I never really knew what to do with it. You know what I mean? It was just something that I lived and did. But, you know, eventually I ended up going out to LA in like 2008, and I was out there like just politicking and shit, trying to figure shit out, you know what I mean? And I ended up linking up with Planet Asia. Big shout out to Planet Asia. And I actually did like one of my very first songs with Planet Asia. And it actually ended up being produced by Tone Spliff. And it ended up coming out in like 2010 on his compilation album. So that was like one of my first real releases. And then I did another joint with Sean P, rest in peace.
Sean P.
Yeah, I did a joint with it was Sean P. Tone Spliff produced it. It was Sean P. It was me and this kid, Baby Black from Philly. It was called Most Recognized. You know what I'm saying? And then I did a joint with Big Noid and Elder Sensei. You know what I'm saying? So those were like my first like 3 joints. You know, so I started getting a little bit of a buzz back then, like nothing crazy. And then I got a record deal with Belmont Records, and then I did the project with Kaio Itachi. So, you know, I just always did it out of the love, and I never really knew like what to do with it, you know, but circumstances kind of put me in the right places to at least get it started, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, we really never know where the music's gonna go until the people start listening.
Right.
Word.
And that's my whole thing is as long as you could reach your audience, they gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? So whether you drop one album, whether you drop 10 albums, you know, your core audience that listens for you, that's your lifeline. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I always say this. Whether I have 5,000 listeners, whether I have 10,000 listeners, I don't really need 1 million listeners.
Right.
Because as long as I have a select few that's listening, I know those are the people that are really respecting my craft and what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's not watered down. It's not fake, because it's the same amount of people with every project. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if I could gain a new audit, a new follower, I'm cool with that. But if I'm with the 10,000 that been listening to me, and they keep asking me when my next project is coming, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If I get 1 million, if there's 1 million that come after, I'm cool with that too. But I give the people me, and the select few that do listen and do purchase and do support, you know, I'm here for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, like I was telling E, man, like, your music should be out there more. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
It's and especially you coming from upstate, and for the last few years, upstate been making noise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From Rochester to Syracuse to Buffalo, that's who really been holding New York down.
True story.
You
And
know
they've
what
been
I'm saying?
doing it their own way. They're
'Cause
not
New-
going over here begging Hot 97 or Ebro or none of that. They've been doing it their own way. And it got to a point where the guys from the underground, they shifted the tide to where now they're pushing physicals, and now the industry's following suit.
I mean, yeah, for sure. So, you know, you got your rigs, you got your ethos, you got your butchers, you got your 38 Special, yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a big movement coming out of upstate New York. You know what I'm saying? And you know, to keep it 100, Griselda kind of brought back the rawness of hip hop, and it flooded the gates with everybody from up top. You know what I'm saying? And,
No doubt.
And through all of that, you've been in the mix of all that. But like you said, for the last couple of years, you ain't really put nothing out. When I feel like you could be right there with them, because, like I said, I didn't hear one bad record from you. You know what I'm saying? And that speaks volume.
No doubt.
Because I'm constantly listening. New artists, old artists, because, you know, the old artists, they be in their ways saying that they don't drop nothing whack. But, you know, there's a few of them that makes me say, damn, they shouldn't have put that album out. You know, trying to keep up with the times when you don't have to. You could just be you, and this is why your following fucks with you, because you are you. You're not trying to be nobody else. You know, it's almost like a LL Cool J. LL Cool J, every year when he drops himself, and this is why people still love him. He's not trying to sound like switch with the times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, the Black Poets. You'll never hear Black Poet sound like in the new time.
Right.
Because he knows the people don't want that shit. They want the animal out. They want the beast released. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same for the infamous Mob. Same for, you know, like look at Planet Asia.
Yeah. God.
Planet Asia still give you Planet Asia. He don't try to sound like nobody but Planet Asia. And this is why he stayed relevant throughout all these years. You know what I'm saying? Even linking up with 38 Special and doing some shit with the Trust movement, but still being gold chain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, you know, you got your own sound, and as long as the people are gonna push it, you're gonna do good, man. And I feel like you should give the people more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, I just gotta start pushing again. And I was on the ground floor with a lot of stuff, like when the Griselda stuff was going on. I was actually on released a project with Kyo Itachi called Akira, and it was on Raptor Winkle, the vinyl label. And that shit almost sold out like quick, you know. And then I was also on Chamber Music, and I was dropping stuff like a lot more consistently. And yeah, so I mean, you know, sometimes you just got to keep that momentum going. But you know, like you also said earlier, sometimes there's some gatekeepers for whatever reason. You know what I mean? That, you know, it is what it is. But I mean, I know I'm biased, but I feel like you feel I should be out there a lot more. You know what I mean? And I should be right up there with everybody else. You know, but it is what it is. Maybe that time is coming. Inshallah.
Yeah, for sure. But you know,
Absolutely.
like you were saying, you know, you took that little break, and I like for me, right? So my best album was Cataclysm. You know, my shit was being like probably top 10 of 2019
Mm.
with the Butcher Stabbed and Shot album, all those albums, my album was being mentioned. And then I had my son, and then COVID hit.
Mm.
So, you know, during COVID, if you notice, a lot of artists kept releasing their albums through Bandcamp, through Spotify, but they couldn't tour it, they couldn't push it, they couldn't go on the road and do their promotional tour with it, because everything was shut down, you know. So for me, I just fell back and I put out Simon Phoenix for Black Poet, you know, and we just ran with that. But like I said, I didn't release another album until 2022, but that was my momentum. I should have kept dropping even when COVID, but I felt like since I couldn't promote it or hit the road with it, what was the point of releasing the music?
Right.
You know? But I should have just kept dropping music. I should have, but I didn't. So
it's hard to dictate the market sometimes, though, because some people, they find success just dropping them like month after month after month. But it also depends on your audience. Like if your audience has a patience, they could be like, okay, we'll wait for him about 2 or 3 months because we know something's coming.
But let me tell you something about that, E. I didn't like when artists was dropping every month, because I would listen to the album and the content was the same. There was nothing different from the last. You gotta give me a minute. I got you. Go over there. My son, he trying to interview you. I just felt like, you know, the only thing that was different was the name of the album and the name of the song. But when you hear the content, it was the same content.
Same script every time. Yeah, I know. And it's like we live in a different era where people are dropping so much and it's so oversaturated. And I feel, yeah, it is a lot of the same redundancy, the same stuff, same script, same stuff. Yeah, and we came from a different era where, you know, every project was special. You know, every project was special and you know, it meant something, or had a concept to it, or, you know, something a little bit deeper, you know. So yeah, I'm of that mind too, man. So and also too, you probably felt the same way, like, you know, I got to get out there, I gotta perform, I gotta promote, when, you know, it's kind of like a different era now too, where maybe you don't have to do that as much. I mean, that's still important, like super, super crazy important, but it is that era where it's like you just got to keep dropping. And I feel like maybe not every other month or every 3 months, or, you know, at least a few times a year, like maybe like 2-3 projects a year, something like that. You know what I mean? Because people's attention spans are like very short nowadays, man, with all the social media and, you know what I mean, internet shit.
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, that's the whole thing. So people keep dropping, and you know, you could drop an album this week and nobody will be talking about it by the end of the month. So they dropping another album to stay in the conversation. But if you put out music that speaks volume, you're gonna be in the conversation for the whole year. It's all about what you dropping and not sounding like nobody.
Right.
You know, like I don't know how many artists drop and their production sound like trying to sound like Alchemist or trying to sound like Derringer, you know, or trying to sound like 38 Special or Heat Makers, or you know what I'm saying? If you come with your own style, people gravitate to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be like, oh, you know, I listen to this guy because he sound like so and so, you know?
Right.
It don't make no sense to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, so with your last couple releases, I noticed that like I'm saying, it don't sound like this song don't sound like that song. This production don't sound like that production. So you kind of kept your own style, and every record, every release had its own personality, had its own characteristics. Where, like I'm saying, like a lot of these new artists, it's just the same antidote all over again. You know what I'm saying? It's the same cook up.
Yeah.
When it should never be. You never gonna find a chef cooking the same meal every time.
Right.
He's gonna give you a fresh plate every time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about your music. Because like I said, everything I listen to is different.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that has a lot to do with, I mean, I like a lot of different kinds of styles of music, but also too, like I work with different producers too. You know what I mean? And I don't like to stay in the same bag all the time. You know what I mean? You might catch me on some drumless joints. You know what I mean? You might catch me on some hard drums and anything in between. I like soul. So I'm all over the place with it, and I can adapt to it. Basically, I like anything that I can be inspired by or that moves me and makes me feel emotion, and I can kind of get into, you know, I know where to go with it from there, you know.
But you know what's the thing with you, you know, just from the conversation, is that at one point you was more looking to be a DJ and a producer. So you have the ear for the sound. Where a lot of artists, they just writers.
Right.
So their beat selection might not be the best. But since you come from a background of listening, this is why you're giving people the different sounds on your album. And I'm the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way. If it don't have that feel, I can't fuck with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I try to keep it raw, man. I try to keep it raw. Everything got to be raw. I love hip hop, and I would never want it to be watered down. I would never try to be somebody that I'm not, especially when I've been surrounded by greats my whole run.
No doubt.
From Trash to Poet to the Mob. You know what I'm saying? To the Wu affiliates. You know, and all those people, they inspire me. Cause like we was all once listeners. So all these people that I done listened to, is what molded me to be who I am, along with me being myself.
Indeed.
But I grew up listening to the Slick Ricks, the Big Daddy Kanes, the EPMDs, the Curtis Blows, the Fat Boys. Like, I've been hip hop my whole life. You know, to the Big L's, to the Lord Finesses, to the Fat Joes, when, you know, Big Pun and like I said, all the greats. You know what I'm saying? And these are what's up, kid? What's up with you? I'm working here, kid. I'm working. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pardon me.
Oh, you good?
I just feel like, you know, people like yourself who love the culture will always have your foot in the door. Because as long as you keep it being yourself and giving the people you, the music speaks for itself, you know? And I think it's time to give some of the people that haven't heard Realio Sparks, you know. Before we get into that, I want you to let people know how did the name Realio Sparkzwell come about?
Yeah. So basically, like I said, I used to go by iReels, yeah, and that was just always my street nickname. That was a nickname that was given to me like in the 90s, you know, because I actually used to write graffiti too, but like back in Utica, this kid Chatterbox gave me the name Irie. So I used to write Irie, I-R-E. I used to tag that, right? So that used to be my nickname. But when I was in Syracuse, they started calling me iReels. It just kind of expanded it, or just Reels. And then everybody just always called me that. Like nobody ever really like knew, like a lot of people didn't know what my real name was. Like everybody just knew me by that. You know what I mean? And that was for years and years and years. So just like when I started doing music, it just was naturally just to be iReels. But I just really felt like I never really had an artist name. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, shout out to my man Born Grime. He's actually he did 10 in the Feds, and now he's still doing a state bid. He's up in Attica right now, but he used to actually call me Realio Sparks, and he used to just call me that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just like as another like kind of nickname. But I actually used to tour with Cannibal Ox when they did their reunion. You know what I'm saying? So like shout out to Vast Air, Fort Omega, you know, Kenyatta Black, Double AB. I used to tour with them, like starting in like the end of 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, all the way to like 2017, like on and off the road. But during that process, you know, I used to be in the street a lot. So like I used to, you know, dibble and dabble on my 1-2s and all that. So it came a point where I really wanted to transform, and I wanted to transform my artistry. And so I just was like, I was done with iReels, and I just transformed, and everything became Realio Sparkzwell. And I just kind of wanted to reinvent myself. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much how it came along. And I just added this, instead of Realio Sparks, I just added the Sparkzwell. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to have an artist name and reinvent myself.
I took it as a Hugh Hefner style. You know what I'm saying? The Sparkzwell, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yo, E, let's give the people some of his music, man. Let's take them back a little bit.
Less.
No doubt, man. We ain't with it.
Live from the Matrix, Screwball Radio, Realio Sparkzwell, Syracuse, New York. Let's go. Woo-ah!
Down.
Turn that shit up, E.
When I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica.
Big really, well I'ma spit obvious hits. Tear your flesh with a lot of respect. The whole clip, drop the empties and reload quick. We gotta win, go all out cause I'm all in. Throw in the chip, hey yo, pass me the tech. Fully automatic, hot lead that'll boil your cabbage. Steam passing, handy with the toolies. MacGyver truly admire the skills and the discipline acquired. Hardwired, yeah, staged and orchestrated. The most debated topic of discussion, aggravated. Heart heavily weighs this, obey this. Nature of the articles naked, migraines aching. Stressing over the ages, losing hope, turning the pages, ageless. Yo, I ain't mad at you, nah. Pull out the Metallica and justice for all. Raw.
The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. Exercise in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. Exercise in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica.
Rapping fully, no politics, I'm godly at best. Poly with vets, feed the wolves, feast on the flesh. Teach the cubs they up next, and yo, protect your neck. Observe all perceived threats, put an end to them quick. Hey yo, the guards come equipped, military grade grips, Metal Gear bangers, Photo Mega Law, word flips, Led Zeppelin, bang out hard, John Bonham. Pull more strings than Jimmy Page, Jane Fonda. Yeah, the last line was random, don't make me hold ransom, start shooting at random. Like, oh goddamn son, Hans Hansen, double fisted with 2 handguns. Yo, I ain't mad at you, nah. Pull out the Metallica and justice for all, yeah. I ain't mad at you, nah. Pull out the Metallica and justice for all, raw.
The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. That's just the sounds in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. That's the sounds in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica.
Blades get thrown, fades get shown. Full metal jacket racket, that's a danger zone. My art is objective, you see it, canvases get painted with my enemy's blood. Frontin' but you soft as a Danish. Bakery pastry, man of mystique. Faithfully taking out you suckers in the game, and you don't know how I did it. It's a long list of participants that never understood the streets and consequences from the cold that comes with it. Ain't no honor among suckers, my time came and went. Real niggas is gone and I'm feeling outnumbered. Peruvian dinners, promoters flew me in the winter. I got reasons to walk around with my chin up. I single-handedly ushered the underground into the next level. Birthing them seas is what branded me. The bloody sword samurai, attack of the titan. My mode forever on go to manifest what I'm writing.
The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. That's just the sounds in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. The rap slayer, don't provoke to get your teeth smoked. That's the sounds in my index finger. The rap slayer, when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. When I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. When I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. When I pop shit and rock shit. When I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. Like Metallica. Like Metallica.
Yeah,
DJ Artist, what up?
Realio Sparks,
#1 DJ South America. Yeah.
Black Poet, what up? Come on!
Watch your mouth before you get slapped the fuck up. Pistol whip with the gat, make you back the fuck up. Disrespect won't be tolerated. You be nominated to get faded, I'm nothing to play with. You bitch ass niggas is lucky I'm miles away, cause you'll be getting lumped up with the pound today. I know y'all niggas feel safe behind the screen. I'ma make you scream, never catch your ass in Queens, motherfucker. This is just a promise, not a threat. When it comes to war, I'm a motherfucking vet. I know exactly what weapons to pick. I'm the foulest, deliberately stepping some shit and kick you in your back, send you on your way. Now shut the fuck up, you ain't got nothing to say, huh? Razor blade lyrics, rip your fucking arteries, kill any beat. Here, nigga, don't bother me.
I'll blast on you. Where you pass on? Yeah. Where you pass?
DJ artist.
Where you pass on? Yeah.
Big Billy smack you up silly. Split your wig, empty your guts. Motown Philly, let's go, clap with me. No Eric B at all. About to let go 50 and watch them all fall. Kill them all like Metallica. Jump in the fire. On my throne, holding the skull. Dumping on fire. Lead flying UFOs until they touch down. In your flesh, watch them melt. Lay you the fuck down. Let me lick you up and down. No R&B silk. Lick shot, pawn fire. Your ass getting killed. Tilt the world with my power. Alter reality. Alter beast on them. Welcome to Iron Galaxy. Wild stimulation. The visual psychedelic. A story to tell your grandkids if you live to tell it. Spell it out real simple. Red rum and lipstick. On the floor where I left you at. Clutching your biscuit.
Catch you right when you scared. Come on. Put your ass on.
Yo. Soon as my 10 toes touching down, I want a stern message sent that I ain't here to fuck around. Any soul for rebellions to show resistance. I tell you niggas I'm itching to jeopardize your resistance. Is weaponized in an instant. Terrorize and show up hella high to your convention with very violent intentions. I'm with it. And niggas speak by the collision. I put your whole fleet out of commission. Dog, let's get it. I'm war tested. The type boy you don't wanna mess with. Arm throw bullets, who gon' catch it? Football number. Yup, that nigga dead, so what? After I blew what I drew, he bled so much. It's no game in my field. Please run and tell. I call a shotgun play. Nigga, it means something else. Bottom line, you either watch your mouth like a lip reader or see a quick flash like a striptease.
I'll blast on you. Where you pass on? Yeah. Where you pass? Where you pass on? Yeah. Come on. Catch you right when you scared.
If anything in this life is certain, if history's taught us anything, it's that you can kill anyone. I've decided to be Godfather.
Yo, live at the barbecue status before Illmatic Polo. In order to battle, light up a chalice. Naughty windbreaker, skating over ice, flooded out. Mean Timberland boot, stomp the team out. Slick 380, understand, destroy cipher, melt your iceberg. Rip holes, snatch a white girl. That's cocaine lingo. The Lexus cocaine white. 5 in a row, that's bingo. Number your life. White teardrops fresh from my cheeks. Tito tissue, the issue. I'm heavy with grease, heavy with missiles. Ninjutsu, tie up your limbs, choke you out, cut off the tree branches, take your oxygen and clout, yo. I'm fresh with the basil, 1 leaf in each jar. Got a slang that's out of this world. I'm on Mars, 5 points. I'm a shining star, moon on my side. That's my wisdom in the night. We gon' slide, we gonna ride it, yo. Big barrels of broccoli, mountains of snowflake. Don't wait, this is your chance. The product's so great. Doozy, that's the boy. Call him Mel Bundy on the couch with my hand in my pants, serving junkies. Lyrics that'll float over water, dance on fire. Rhymes that'll light up the world, blast through wires. Tired of the same old garbage. Step your game up, get flamed up. Step into a world, KRS-One. Grimy world decrepit. They slept on the novelty, we blessed it. Took the whole town, sat back modestly respected. Gold on my neck, championship reflected. Back in the hood, championship. Dynasties built around minds that's powerful. I'm bound to pull a harem of queens, that's just fuel. Who am I to judge when slugs love nobody? Who am I to budge when I stand so proudly? Yo, dynasties are built around minds that's powerful. I'm bound to pull a harem of queens, that's just fuel. Who am I to judge when slugs love nobody? Who am I to budge when I stand so proudly? Yo, dynasties are built around minds that's powerful. I'm bound to pull a harem of queens, that's just fuel. Who am I to judge when slugs love nobody? Who am I to budge when I stand so proudly? Yo.
Anthropologists, dynasties of great colleges. Dynasties of great colleges. Swallow this, anthropologists. Dynasties of great colleges. Swallow this, anthropologists. Dynasties of great colleges. I preserve. I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. I got guns. I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. I got guns.
Yeah, Beretta 9, all black ahead of time. In fact, the impact collapse your lungs. Cough of blood, jack the ugly truth, death and destruction. From corruption of the planet Earth, we search for answers. What's the reason first? Armed forces battle for resources. What's the cause and effect? Step on next as the fire scorches seas of Guarini. A shooter's graffiti is the blood-stained concrete and brain splashing scenery. Morbid death flash in the mind where the graveyard really is. How many did we lose and bury? It's life that is tragedy. Elegant mortality, display of all disrespect, blessed in fatalities, casualties of war, murderous hypocrisy, traumatic events. Your karma is death, apologies. Follow these sciences, a mastermind of poetry. Blast out the barrel of my mouthpiece accurately.
I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. I got guns.
Heckler and Koch, disrespect and get rocked. M4 order submachine ripping through blocks. Yo, the catalog is crazy. The mind is insanity. We murder for material things, not as vanity. The ego is the enemy. Lower vibration cause jealousy and envy and hate. Death is the penalty. 45 arriving, 9 milli parabellum rips through your cerebellum. Got a crew, you better tell them. Jello mold exposed the weakness of the flesh told. Reality is cold when a bullet takes souls. Hey, yo, froze in the headlights. What's the insight of your last thoughts before your life flash? Before you dead right. Thoughts are sporadic, still calm and collected as the mind stands still for eternity. The essence of the illest lesson ever. You better take your notes, Jack, and ask for forgiveness before it all goes
I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. 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 I got guns.
Yeah. Screwball Radio, Realio Sparkzwell.
Yeah.
Fire music, man. Fire. Yo, shout out
Thank you,
Tone
brother.
Spliff. Shout out Tone Spliff, man.
Big shout out to Tone Spliff, man.
That's my guy, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this shit it needs to be heard more, man. This is hip hop.
Exactly.
No doubt. That's it, man. It means a lot coming from you, brother. Thank you.
This is what hip hop was meant for. It was not meant for, like, don't get me wrong, man. You know, every generation is gonna give their different version of hip hop.
Right.
But when you make timeless music, like, I can hear this 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about timeless music. the sound.
I agree.
The lyrics, you know, what you're talking about, you know, the content. It's important. You know what I'm saying? It's not poisoning a generation. Like a lot of the music now, not saying the underground, but like what the radio plays.
Oh yeah.
It's poison. You know, it's making young women, and don't get me wrong, there's some ill spitters out there. There's some ill women, female spitters out there. But what the rest of them are selling is just sex.
That's it. That's
So,
it. Just they ass.
Yeah, you know, and like I get it. You know, for the strip clubs, that's what it is. But what are we teaching the youth?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good dialogue there. And two, what we were building on earlier, but what's dangerous about the game is that you have people that say they're not gatekeepers, but they really are gatekeepers. Because if that was the case, everybody would have a shot. And that's up to the crowd and for the audience to consume it or whatever they want to or not. But see, the people that's on top or the gatekeepers at the time, they would just be like, nah, we're not gonna give it a shot. We don't think we're gonna like it. But I'm like, how do you know?
Right.
Like I always say, and it goes for me too. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean the next person is not gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what my preference is, what I'm looking for. And me being me, your shit is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that shit that's gonna make me think or make me ride out. Like that Guns from Italy, that's rider music right there.
Love the non-sample.
That's you pushing through the hood, cutting corners, blowing your L with your mind on what's being said.
Yeah.
Because that's what hip hop was meant for. Hip hop was meant to spark the mind. That's why people like Nas and people like, you know, the whole Wu-Tang Clan and the Core Megas and the Killer Priest and you know, the Mayhem Lorenz, the Thurston Howes, the Black Piggities, you know, like that's people speaking their mind to spark yours.
Yeah.
If your music ain't doing that, what you doing?
Right. And that's the thing too, though, about the quote unquote gatekeepers is really they got. I mean, in my opinion, they got an agenda, you know, and their agenda is to dumb down the masses, keep them dumb, deaf, and blind, you know, and keep them focused on sex and violence and things like that. Like, yeah, you know, I talk about a lot of topics, you know, but like there's always a deeper meaning behind it, and there's always a lesson behind it. Because listen, I've been through it all, right? But at the end of the day, you know, you can't just keep pushing violence every song. There's got to be some kind of message or something deeper that you're giving or passing on to the youth. I get the whole entertainment aspect, you know what I mean, or whatever, but like it really is dumbing down the people when it comes to just, you know, as far as like the females just shaking their ass. Yeah, everybody likes that, but at the end of the day, all you're doing is selling sex. And then at the end of the day, what are you teaching the young girls coming up? And for us, you know, what are you teaching the young men that are coming up, right?
Right.
You know, if we're just being, you know, if we just talking about shooting up all the time, like even Guns from Italy, like there's a deeper message behind that song. You know what I mean? It's not just glorifying guns and things of that nature. When you dive deep into the lyrics, you know what I mean? It's a lot more going on with that. So my thing has always been, you know, yeah, I got a lot of experience and I've been through a lot, and I can talk about all of that because I've lived it, but also at the same time, like there has to be jewels. There has to be jewels dropped in it, you know? Mm-hmm. So if it ain't, like you said, if it ain't that, then what are we doing?
Exactly. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, hip hop's always been entertainment. So, you know, people like your Kid and Plays and, you know, your Too Shorts, and not everything had to be about violence. Party
Right.
times, you know, party and bullshit with Big, you know, there's always the party side of hip hop. But that's not what made hip hop. What made
Right.
hip hop was spitting gems. Shout out to Spit Gems. You know, it was always about spitting gems. It was about captivating the listener, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I do my music, I'm speaking from experience and what I've been through, what I've seen, or like you said, dropping a jewel in there that's gonna make you think, you know. Um, and I'm all for that. And I feel like hip hop's kind of going back to that, but not like it should, because
Yeah.
they still promoting, you know, the shit. Like, not everybody got a job. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has a skill, but the streets always teach you something else
Yeah.
for you to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Whether you stay in it, that's on you. Whether you use it as a stepping stool and get to that next level, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us that do music, we from that, because that's all that was around us. You know, like I said, not everybody, you know, went to school. Some people I know ain't even past ninth grade. They've been in the streets ever since. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So we can only speak on what we go through, and it's just sad how some people stay in that circle instead of thinking outside of it. You know, everything come around 360. So if you doing dirt gonna come back around. It's just the cycle of life. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But like you said, music should always have a message of upliftment. It should never degrade you. And we in a time that the music is degrading, because like look at the drill music, right? And look at the countless artists that came out of the drill music scene that may have lost their life or are now facing life in prison.
Yeah.
Because of music.
Right.
It's not because the streets. It's because what you saying on record.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, disrespecting whoever it is that you're talking about. You know, and not to say nothing, but even Beef Records. Look what the Beef did with Big and Pac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if that never happened. Like, would hip hop be where it's at today? Or would it be better?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Would they be gatekeepers? Would there still be gatekeepers if things like that didn't happen?
We'll never know.
We won't, because, you know, we already passed that time. But people like you are a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of artists out there that I fuck with, man. And I just feel like they should be put out there more. They should be out there more. They should, you know, like, it'd be ill if people could protest the gatekeeping.
Yeah.
If they want to protest something, protest the gatekeeping. You know, let's have new people up at the radio shows. Let's have new people that want to put out new music, or, you know, because here on Screwball Radio, there's no gatekeeping.
None.
We go by, if the shit is fire, we gonna play it.
No doubt.
You could be on, or you could be just up and coming. But fire is fire, no matter what.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you've been out there in the industry and you put music out, or you just made the record yesterday and your name don't even buzz, but we hear it and the shit is fire, we gonna play it.
No doubt. That's how it should be.
At all times. At all times.
Yeah, because people always looking for their bottom line, because it shouldn't even be about your bottom line. If you say it's for the culture, like you say, you should just play the record, you know?
Yeah, just shut the fuck up and play the record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even the whole, you know, like I get it, because we all know, you know, when you're dealing with mainstream radio, a lot of it is payola.
Oh yeah.
A lot of it is under the table. Yo, play my record, I'll give you 5 bands. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll give you 10 bands or something like that. But shit like that is whack. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, and they play the same cycle of records so much, and pump it into everybody to the point where they just start subconsciously. Everybody starts subconsciously liking it, and they start to dictate the way that the culture is. Well, the mainstream culture is going, right? But it's like back in the days, there was room for everybody. Like you said, you know, you had your Too Shorts, you know, you had your NWAs, but you also had your Jungle Brothers. You also had your, you know, your Tribe Called Quest. You also had, you know what I'm saying, you know, your Cool G Raps. You also had, you know what I'm saying, Rakim, you know, Big Daddy Kane. You know, you had your Digging in the Crates, your Gang Stars, you know what I mean? There was room for everybody, you know, and then, you know, things slowly started to shift and change. And then as far as the female rappers, you know, you had your MC Lights, you had your Queen Latifahs, you know, you had your Bahamadia, you had, you know, they didn't necessarily have to sell sex. You know, they were able to be themselves and talk about real topics and real subject matter, and, you know, bring upliftment and a sense of pride to women.
Right.
But you don't, that's just totally absent, you know, and then women are the first teachers of the children. And then, so now we got a generation of women growing up to all of that. And then that's what they want to strive to be like. So, yeah, so it's almost like it's dictating the way that the mainstream culture is going because of these gatekeepers. So, you know, this shit is crazy.
That's true story, man. That's true story. But fuck all that gatekeeping shit, because we not gatekeeping here. We gonna play more Realio Sparkzwell on here. So
let's go.
Let's get back to it. Bring people up to speed. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
All right, Millie.
Screwball Radio.
Yo, it's a big garbage pail face off the coke, son. You sniffing all the fucking coke, son. Go chill, son. Yo, go chill, son. Let's clean the fucking 9, B. Yeah, watch your mouth, dude. 4 gunmen sniffing up lines, getting zooted. This one's tense when it's a friend. You gotta shoot, kid. Nobody asked for this life, it was given. No father, just a crackhead mother and hard living. But fuck that, ain't no mystery, no sob story. Get high, shoot up your whip, lead a scene gory. My man's Ricky need to get wet to let the rocket go. Me, I skate on thin lines and let the ratchet blow. The life of a shooter, we the lowest on the totem pole. I know it, bro, but fuck my life, it's down the toilet bowl. Paranoid all day, can't sleep at night. Plus the nightmares, no God in sight, just the demons, right? Shit'll never be the same. Ain't no turning back, stay high out my mind, I'm the pain. With the Henny Black, tonight is the night on sight. This time is up, it hurts my heart, but in this life, we all fucked. Stuck in hell, spark L after L. Guzzle Henny, sniff a line, 38, no shells. Roller coaster, no seatbelt, under a spell. Slide the side door open, I got a story to tell. Yo, stuck in hell, spark L after L. Guzzle Henny, sniff a line, 38, no shells. Roller coaster, no seatbelt, under a spell. Slide the side door open, I got a story to tell. Hey, yo, riding with the big dogs, no pups in training. Maintaining, high as a fuck, the beats banging. Shooters on deck, this shit is not a game, man. I'm saying, it's time to leave his brains hanging. Your son robbed little Jojo, plus he owed 5 racks. He running around all stupid like he can't get clapped. And yo, my focus is crazy. I hit another bump, Ricky getting wavy. It's time time to body this chump. Hey yo, he used to be my right-hand mans, but times changed. Best friends become enemies, shit ain't the same. He violated the team, now he throw it in our face. Schwarzenegger, Terminator, no trace, he get in the race. Yo, there he go now, pulling up to the store. Pull right behind him and slide open the door. And yo, boom, 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 and bang, bang, bang. And yo, it's over, and that's the end of the song. Stuck in hell, spark L after L. Guzzle Henny, sniff a line, 38 no shells. Roller coaster, no seatbelt, under a spell. Slide the side door open, I got a story to tell. Yo, stuck in hell, spark L after L. Guzzle Henny, sniff a line, 38 no shells. Roller coaster, no seatbelt, under a spell. Slide the side door open, I got a story to tell.
Yo, Don, I got a story to tell. Yo, Don, I got a story to tell. Learn from what experience teaches, beware leeches. Yo, Don, I got a story to tell. Yo, Don, I got a story to tell.
How did things ever get so far? I don't know. It was so unfortunate, so unnecessary. The day I lost the son, I lost the son.
But I wonder if you could ever fuck with me. But I wonder if you could ever match what I'm bringing. But I wonder if you could ever fuck with me. Set it off, I shoot three like Reggie Miller. Dip my bullets inside, now Pelly leather ripper. It ain't too much to grip the Glock and let bloody rivers flow like the son of Big Pun, Chris Rivers. Stand in front of ivory pillars like the killer. Priest unleashed the illest of speech delivered. Wild-eyed over the top, the heavy dripper. Keep the liquor away from the business. Sim Simmer, who got the keys to my Beamer? The keys wrapped up in the Beamer, smooth deliver. Read big flex when I unload, Mr. You and your mans looking like sister. Used to twist big L's, now I keep it simpler. Big gripper, plan on the low, call me the Vixter. Shout out to my Uncle Victor, in the sky like Big Dipper. Shine all over the dark skies cause I miss you. Gotta keep you in tune in case you missed her. LSMC, you never heard the right scriptures. Head to head like Rio's verse Alvarado. Buenos noches, you might not see tomorrow. Twist the sour, powerful thoughts reflect the tower. Then watch over like the eye in the sky, no time borrow. Respect over is nothing, love is secondary. So many business moves, I need a trusted secretary. Who can I trust for financial advisory and direction? These are not just rhymes and crime stories. Advancement, ginseng on deck for enhancement. Royal jelly, I'm a king with the message I transmit. Lavish thoughts dwell in my palace of perfection. Only the wisest analyze these lessons section for section. Grab your weapon, we're back against the wall for protection. Invested in myself first so I could be the blessing. Mercy for your enemy is disrespect itself. No hesitation, pull an AR from the shelf. But I wonder if you could ever match this.
What I represent, man, high level rap. When you have the ability to rap at a high level, because if you listening to what's going on right now, it's not even rap, so it's not on no level. Shout out to those that rap on a high level. Let's get back to that. Shout out to those that do whatever they do, but a more larger shout out to the high level rappers. Get with us or get out the way.
In the smoggy day, he falls into the night. In the smoggy day, he falls into the night.
Pizza sauce dripping, red polo spilling, Beastie Boy illin', over the top gripping, full fifth kickback, golden hammer sipping. My slang grace the page like old grammar English. Smoking wet and drinking lean, you washed up Hurricane Helene. Keep it a beam, microphone fiend, I mean. Come clean with my dick out, fuck your team. Your girl suck dick for a 40 piece in a burger. Got the nerve to rap like a hitman with the murders. Taking it further, about to make you live out your future. Masked up with the 40 cal to calm and shoot you. Getting neck on the throg's neck bridge, you dig. Dropping 5 pounds off, dodging the pigs. Eat your food like a dozen buffalo wings. Clip your wings, tie you up in the back of your crib where you're safe at. There's no place that you safe at. Take it way back, lay you down like a wave cap. Follow the wave jack. I'm everywhere, son. Use the bone. You everyone's son. You can throw me in a small town, I still get money. Sew the shit up like a stuffed bunny. Playboy bunnies in the telly, keeping it gully, giving good scully. Don't play me, play gin rummy. You can throw me in a small town, I still get money. Sew the shit up like a stuffed bunny. Playboy bunnies in the telly, keeping it gully, giving good scully. Don't play me, play gin rummy.
In the Smoggy Day,
Smoggy man.
he falls into the night.
Gatekeeping is corny. It's lame. Like anybody who does that is like a sucker to me. Like you're insecure. You know what I'm saying? To me, gatekeeping has got to be some of the dumbest shit.
See what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We speaking on it, and your music speaking on it. You know what I'm saying?
Word bond.
It's just, you know, that's the stars alignment, man. It can't be swept under the rug. It has to be spoken about. You know?
Yeah, man.
And there's the kind of hip hop that's needed, man.
Yeah, I love the instrumental, man. That sounds like something that you float in the clouds,
facts,
man.
Facts.
It's just the it's the energy, man. It's the aura that he captures. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have aura. You know, they trying to mimic what they see. Not everybody's authentic, man. And you know, blessings to you for being authentic in what you do. You know, because you hear it. We can't hear him, E.
Are you there?
Could you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I don't hear him.
Yo.
But like I'm saying, it's something about being authentic, man, and not trying to be like nobody else, man. And the music itself is going to speak volumes. You know?
True story.
I always say, man, if your music don't speak volumes, what the fuck you doing it for?
Yeah, man.
You know? Get out of that sucker shit. Stop trying to be like the next man. And just be yourself, man, and speak your truth. And by doing that, you know, you'll pave your own yellow brick road. You know what I'm saying?
True story.
That's what it's all about, man. So yeah, man. We've been building with our brother Realio Sparkzwell, hailing straight out of Syracuse, New York. We got 3 more joints, right, E?
Yes, sir.
Bet. Because we're going to let the people vibe out to that. I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you, brother. Grazie mille. I don't know if... Okay.
Fuck, E?
You hear me now? No?
Yeah, I hear you.
Nothing?
I can't hear him, though.
That's the Matrix right there.
Damn,
Yeah,
the Matrix trying to silence shit. Like, nah, you know, shit got to be reprogrammed or something.
For real.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to definitely have to have him speak his piece and and where the people can find them at. So I'm going to log out, then log me out, and then log back in and see if that works.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play the music now while I do that.
Bet.
All right.
Who hand?
Watching flicks by Lau Kal Young, R.I.P. working out, doing superset, son. He's a legend. Used to twist big sticks, now it's legendary weapons. The heat is stashed, it's a cold world. Who you telling? North Face apparel with the Timbo Euro hikers. I seen official tissues go sour and turn spikers. My old lady, 2 hands swipe me, then wipe me up. Chef and stew, chicken, rice and peas to hype me up. I used to be feisty as fuck, the street shiesty as fuck. Now I stay calm, the only thing entices me is bucks. No such thing as hard luck. We make our own reality. Used to be a casualty of that. I had to battle me, the true G, hottest with himself. Do the knowledge, G. The water can't be told in words. Escaping poverty, the pain you can't escape, but you can turn it into power, son. It ain't just about moving powder jars and guns. Away from all the trauma and the drama. Away from all the soap opera. Away from all the lies and the monsters. Away from all the demons, the imposters. Away from all charades and the games. Away from all the stress, mastering pain. Meditation of the yin and the yang. By myself, mastering pain through discipline. Dolo vacation, natural healing. On an island, relaxing, fine diamond. Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah, right.
I'm all by myself and it's so
peaceful. Trust me.
I'm all by myself and it's so light, it's peaceful. Sun and moon and stars are bright. Peaceful. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. Forest trees and summer breeze.
Stay focused, man. Sky's the limit. Go all the way. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of suckers in every industry, but, you know, do what you got to do and research the game. Smart people's the key. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with smart people. You'll be good.
I hit Junior with the shiesty mask, you know who. Jojo from the north side, dude. He had the same hoodie on for days. Think somebody don't know that's him. Word on, you don't say. Dirty ass, same Carhartt jacket from last year. Got too close, splashed the razor in his ear. Don't get too close, walking by me. Dirty ass shiesty mask on. I don't play those games nicely. Used to be in his corner like Freddie Roach. Now he dead and broke, stomped him out like a dead ass roach. I dominate like Canelo versus Chavez Jr. Keep my hand on the metal. Yeah, we live tools here. Drills and all that, nobody fucking with mine. I got skills in all black and move mountains in time. This ain't a brag show, this the bag though. Gotta get mine times 4, million to infinity plus more. The ghost of Sean P, nice with his hands and weapons. Representing for the best to ever do this flexing. Larry started flipping when he heard about JoJo. I heard his bitch ass putting statements on the logo. 4-4 ready, real cozy with the muffler. Serve these boys like EPMD, you just a customer. Tougher than leather with the Averex over the vest under the jacket, ready to see what's up with the petty fuck boy who wanna act all squirrely. Now it's me in all black in a ski mask early. Can't take no chances, been through too much already. No faith without action, about to send him to the pearly gates and all that. Or maybe it's hell's door. Caught him slipping real early, coming out the front door. This is war, and I ain't playing at all. These guys talk the good one, now they pose on the floor. The ghost of Sean P, nice with the hands and weapons. The ghost of Sean P, nice with his hands and weapons. The ghost of Sean P, nice with the hands and weapons. The ghost of Sean P, nice with his hands and weapons. Yeah.
recognize the real hip hop.
Yeah. Screwball Radio. The Realio
Yeah.
Sparkzwell.
Could you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Yes,
hear
sir.
you, brother. I hear you, brother. Fire, man. Fire.
I'm liking the quotes that he's put in at the end of his songs from Legendary. Like you
I
had
can't hear
Nas
you,
in the
brother. I can't
gym.
even hear you.
Oh, you can't? You can hear me?
Nah.
Oh,
See, that's crazy.
We can hear you.
I can't hear anything. Can't hear either one of y'all.
Hold on, I'm gonna X him out and bring him back.
Do that.
You want me to jump out and jump back in?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump back out and I'm gonna jump back in.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man. A lot of fire for my man right here.
That's what I'm saying, E. Like, I know you wanted to bring on somebody else, but when I just hear raw talent, I think that's what should be spoken on.
Absolutely.
I think that's what should be shown. You can hear us?
Yeah.
All right. So I was just telling E, we were supposed to have other people on, but when you got talent and you fire, I feel like the light should be put on you. Me personally.
Grazie mille. Thanks a million.
That's why we have Realio Sparkzwell on. And for those that's listening, y'all can hear what I hear. I hear nothing but rawness, hip hop. The ghost of Sean P, like just the whole energy behind the record. That's hip hop. The peaceful hip hop. Everything I played tonight has been fire. No skipping. That's shock value right there. Like, think about how many albums you done bought, and you maybe like 2 records on there out the whole album. I've been there. I've listened.
Oh, yeah.
But everything we played tonight has been different, captivating for the ear, for you to really pay attention to what's being said. And you can hear the intelligence in the wordplay. Something that's, a lost gem in hip hop. I mean, it's circulating back now because people are tired of the bullshit. That's why, people like Planet Asia and Tri-State, they back out doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Kyron, a.k.a. Solo, Screwball, dropping his shit. The Mob, what Mass Appeal did all last year.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah.
Speaking volumes, pardon me, with this hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? From the Big L album to the Slick Rick album to the De La album. Just different varieties, but strictly for the culture and strictly for the listener.
Yeah, Nas and Primo.
For sure.
Ghost. Yeah.
You see it.
Raekwon still doing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Light years. Nas Primo. That was big. And he killed it. He that's how he finished the year. He finished the year off with that album.
Yeah.
No. So all I'm saying is you know, with you gotta give people more, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Like for me, it's just all about the catalog. You know what I mean? And I strive to do everything like it's my last joint. Like, you know, if it ain't that cloth, if it ain't like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. I just can't, you know. So it's for me again. It's all about the catalog. So, you know, when I do start dropping again, just expect more of the catalog, more of the catalog, more of the catalog. I'm from the cloth of, like you said, albums that you don't skip, that you could barely want to skip a joint. You might have your favorites or whatever, but like, you know, you really don't got to skip joints. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you're always going to get variety. You know what I mean? And I'm going to talk about shit that I could talk about because of the experience. And it's always going to have the jewels in it. Like the no shells joint you guys played. Like, yeah, it was a violent joint, but it was about shooters. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times shooters, you know, sniffing lines, getting wet. You know, people don't know that aspect, you know, but in that song, I talked about like we the lowest on the totem pole. Like I talked about like our life is down the toilet bowl. Like I talked about like not being able to sleep at night and the demons that haunt you and shit like that. Like nothing is ever glorified.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's to take you on a journey. You know what I mean? So
Right.
even when I do songs like that, it's deeper than just, you know, what it is. It's you know, I try to do it like a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, motion picture shit.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, like I feel like, you know, you said that you're gonna put it like it's your last joint.
Yeah.
I feel like you should put it out like it's your first joint.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
To give it the better, because you know when you're saying the last, it's like they might not be more after this. But if your story has more to tell, why would it be your last? Give them more. It's like coming at it with that fresh energy. Like my first is my first. Like when I do an album, I try to push that shit like it's my first album to give it that excitement. You want that excitement when releasing. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want it to be goodbye. And when you're saying it's my last joint, it's like you're saying goodbye. But hip hop is forever. Like I would never until they close my casket, I'ma drop music.
Right.
Whether I'm a millionaire, whether I'm just doing it out of the love, because that's what comes first is the love. You know what I'm saying? The love for the culture and the love for hip hop and what hip hop has done for me.
True story.
And I'm sure hip hop has done for you.
Yeah, it saved me in many ways.
And let's stop letting these other people have a say in what's going on without us having a say of what we doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for the listeners out there and for the people that's going to listen to this after it's up on Spotify and all the other podcasts, YouTubes and all that, let the people know where they could copy your shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's really all about is the listeners, man. But for the listeners and those that fuck with me, those that been fucking with me, and those that just are getting introduced to me, you know, if you want to cop physical merchandise, it's on my Bandcamp, you know, /Rails. You know what I'm saying? So my Bandcamp, and really all you really got to do is Google Realio Sparkzwell. You know what I'm saying? If you Google Realio Sparkzwell and turn that AI on and shit, you're gonna start to dip into the layers, right? But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Spotify, iTunes, you know what I'm saying? All streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? Realio Sparkzwell. If you want to go back, you can go to iReals, you know what I'm saying? IREALZ. But all of my social media is just at Realio Sparks with a Z, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much where people can find me. But my Bandcamp, if you want to, you know, support me directly, you know, whether it's vinyl, cassettes. I even got a few cassettes left, but vinyl, CDs, you know what I'm saying? And it's all, and vinyl, you know, limited edition vinyls, you know what I mean, for the collectors out there. So, to me, vinyl is very, very important. But yeah, that's where you can check me out.
No doubt, man. Keep doing your thing. Anytime you got something to drop, send it to us because we're going to play it. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
On that note, E, let's play this last joint and take us out of here. Screwball Radio, Realio Sparkzwell, my brother E. Marsberg.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole Screwball Army. Hoot to the hand, Queensbridge to Syracuse. Ain't nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Here, E.
All right. Grazie mille.
Yeah, man, yo. Pass me that 1738. Yup. Yeah, man, listen, why you always talking so much, man? Always talking so much, man. That's why you got 2 ears so you can listen more, man. Pay attention. Mickey Mouse, I'm from where the blocks used to have hundreds of people out. Uptown where you can get anything you want. I'm 1/4 Crowley on fabric, used to run my own spot. I beat all the statistics. I'm from where the gods and the earths and the moles was building. From the buildings, reading holy tabernacles, building, cooking cracks, razor blades, chop it on tables. These are facts. Pull out the digi bag up graceful 380. Real sharp, little but accurate. Getting loot, easy to pack. An extra clip with it. Box cutters, gem stars, razors under the tongue. Seen little mama cut herself playing with his son. It wasn't bad though. Mash out, running the cribs and SU. Bless you with a good night. Test you. I'm from 8 blocks up, 8 blocks down. 808 era. No tears of a clown. This is hard body pain music, vivid with wisdom. Dropping jewels, ginseng and some cooking crows in the kitchen. Bitches and bonnets flipping, domestic violence prevalent. I'm from where underage girls thought they was grown pregnant. Older hustlers tricking, buying Air Max and Reeboks. Get your cardboard, up rock, down rock, pop lock. Cocaine dreams, wanna be Scarface era. Still carries over the day and still cause terror. Originally from Utica, then Syracuse, rockin' Nautica and Polo, Timbo's Thorough Duke. From the military mind era, fatigues and war boots, army jackets, Carhartt jackets and jean suits. Big champion hoodies, Evisos, Gerbos, Avarex, keep the Thule enclosed. Used to have a crush on Cindy from In Vogue. Used to dream about being large in my B-boy pose. Reflecting, yeah, just reflecting. These are my reflections. That's right. Reflections. I'm just reflecting. Yeah, reflecting. That's right. These are my reflections. 1738 sipping. In memory of. These are my reflections. We lost too many to name, man.
They can say what they want. It is a young artist game. Don't get me wrong. But then again, why we got to be the only music genre that put an age limit on it? Rock bands don't do it. I still see the like Earth, Wind and Fire still doing songs, and that is my motivation. When I still see Shaka Khan doing a song, when I still see billboards of Earth, Wind and Fire or the Commodores or somebody's performing here, I'll be like, wow.
Finger in all caps, double L in all caps. Screwball, I rep that shit,
raps. No cap, get clapped for that bullshit you rap. I'ma bring the motherfucking doom back. I'm underground where the truth at. Straight out the dungeons of rap. Keep it strapped, you hear that gun clap. I'ma get mines ASAP. Don't fall for the booby trap. Put two in your doobie rap. Puffin' on a Scooby snack hoodie with the doom mask. You don't wanna clash with the Titans. New York Giant, you feel it in the climate. The mad villain, they dying from violence. Is you living or is you surviving? Bitches is conniving, plotting on the guard arriving. Sun stays shining, even in the darkness. Watch a fifth spark, going off like Bismarck. Make sure you say my name in all caps. Comment the mad villain.